We are living in very unique times. It's very unique and in some ways weird. We just had Easter, and in many cases, people thought of it as being a weird holiday and confusing. And that's where we are. We're all looking to find the new normal, and whatever it may be. It's interesting because we're in the Easter season. And the Easter season, when we think about it, is when Jesus, after he rose and was from the dead, his resurrection until he left us and went up to heaven, he spent time visiting his followers. He was visiting them and appearing to them. Today, we are the believers. We are the followers. So he is coming to us also. When we turn and look at the empty church, and we see this place so empty, and it makes us wonder, just like the women and the apostles did when they saw the empty tomb. What is it? What does it mean? It creates concern, creates confusion, but most of all, it's creating fear. And we have that fear because of the emptiness. Now, of course, the church is not his empty tomb. It is not the tomb. The church is nothing but a building. It's a special building. It's a building that is very sacred to all of us. It's a place where we gather to pray. It's a place where we gather to celebrate the sacraments. And we haven't been able to do that. We're in week number 7, where we have not had the opportunity to gather in our church as a parish family. And that's scaring us. But most of all, we are suffering. We're suffering because we miss it. Yes, there is live streaming for Mass. And many of us are doing that. But it's not the same. We miss the opportunity to gather. We miss the opportunity to receive Jesus in communion. This week, St. Paul is teaching us. And what he's teaching is that there is grace, and that grace can be received by patiently suffering for the good. Our suffering right now is for the good. It's for our health, but also for the health of others. That's why we're suffering. So we have an opportunity to achieve that grace. And today would probably be a very good day for each of us to resolve to receive that grace, to accept it, but to also look at that prayer for the spiritual communion, where it says, Jesus is never separated from us. After all, we all know the basis of our faith. God is everywhere.